chance to sit in a different place on a daily basis. We have found this to be the most fair and enjoyable method of giving everyone a comfortable on-board experience. Your tour director will explain in more detail how this will work, and we appreciate everyone's consideration when carrying this out. If you have any questions at all, your tour director is there to help you. For your convenience, Wi-Fi is available. However, it is not unlimited, and a poor reception in some geographical regions can make it occasionally unavailable. Also, please be aware that the Wi-Fi is not suitable for the downloading of large files or streaming. For extra information, please refer to the comfort and safety card you will find on your seat.
It's really a magical experience because you are going to see the most magical part of Germany as a country. And unfortunately it is this bloody rain, but it is a part of the German experience. It is always like this here, and especially in areas that are very close by to the rivers. The Rhine River is one of the largest rivers in Germany, and it is also one very important river vein for Europe that is so important that it was important even in ancient times. So the kind of the road that we are taking, it's kind of close by to the Rhine, and the Rhine was a place where even prehistoric settlements were made and were built on. And even prehistoric people wanted to be close to the Rhine because of the resources about the water, because of the fish, because of the very kind of fertile land next to the river. So it is not a complete surprise why this was of interest also to the ancient Romans. Ancient Romans were the ones that kind of had their very big empire until the late 4th, beginning of the 5th century. Where they used the rivers across whole Europe as their natural borders of their empire. So the Romans were the ones who kind of named this part that we will be crossing today, Limes Germanicus. Limes is the Latin word for a border. So you will have in different countries in Europe different limes, like Rhine limes, Danube limes, and so on, referring to the border that was made by the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was really going from the UK, from the Hadrian's Wall that you probably heard, all the way through France, through a little bit through Netherlands, through this part of Germany, following the river lines and how the river flow, different river flows. And the largest part of their limes was the Danube River that goes from the Schwarzwald area here in the south of Germany all the way to the Black Sea, okay, all the way next to Bulgaria to Ukraine. So everything south of the Danube River, of the Rhine River, and so on, that was belonging to the Roman Empire until the 5th century AD. They are very, very a big force. They were the ones who kind of made this, and our dear Robert is going to wait with us with a coach, and then we will just hop on our coach again, and we will continue our drive to Cologne, to our next city. Okay, so 9:45 be at the ticket office. Use the washroom, but of course you will have washrooms in the boat as well, and then you will have time to take photos, to enjoy the scenery. So I'm not going to kind of shadow all of you. It's a very big boat, so I cannot really have the control of the whole group. But when we have the stop Saint Goar, then you should exit the boat, and the captain, and I will ask the captain to say on the microphone. Also, the captain will tell you the story about the Rhine Valley and what you're seeing. So he's going to give some commentary about these castles and the whole kind of area that we're going to go with the boat. Unfortunately, it's really not the best surround system. If you want to listen, you should come close to the speaker in direction, and there always is a lot of the kind of troubles on the waters was happening next to that rock. So they thought that there was this magical mermaid that is that is luring all the boats towards her, but basically it's just a thing with the river. And now you have like a traffic light nearby the Lorelei Rock, so you know how the boats are crossing and how the ships are kind of moving. So there is really like a regulation on the water how the traffic is going along the Rhine. But either way, it is kind of a nice story, and you will see as we go through Germany that every city basically has a little legend, a little folk tale, a little like mythological creature or a person or something like that that kind of tells the story about the city or the area or something like that. So now it's more like, let's say, modern and bigger, but soon we will come to Bacharach, where we are going to go from our coach and embark the boat. And once again, to repeat, at 9:45 you can use the washrooms, go quickly maybe to take some photos if you have time of the Bacharach village, but just come to the ticket office at 9:45 because we all want to be on the same boat. And then we will go for 1 hour with the boat, and then we will leave the boat at St. Goar station, like pier. And Robert will wait for us with the coach, and then we will go on the coach and continue to Cologne. And here on the right hand side you can also see this beautiful slopes and the vineyards. Going on here, like maybe some kind of a regatta, or oh no, it's a campsite. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we will stop at the parking, and I think next to that parking there is like a bicycle lane, so always be aware of the bicycles too. So now on the left hand side you can see how beautiful this village is, and I mentioned the wooden beams, how they always kind of are incorporated into the facade of buildings, and it gives just this beautiful medieval flair to the aesthetic. So we will be stopping at the parking spot. You can take your belongings from the coach, as you will see the coach after 11 a.m. once we finish with the cruise. And we will meet at the ticket office, at the ticket counter of the boat in 9:45. Okay, so you will have approximately 15-ish, 18-ish minutes for to use the washrooms, and also if you want you can come to this edge and take some photos of the village. Unfortunately, the rain did not stop. The toilets are over here, straight like this, and in this yellowish building, and the pier is on the left hand side. You will see
Vor uns liegt nun wie ein mächtiges steinernes Schiff mitten im Strom die Pfalz. Sie ist die einzige Burg in ihrer Art und war früher Zollstation. Am rechten Ufer, von der Burg Gutenfels überragt, sehen wir das Schifferstädtchen Kaup. 1814 überschritt Oberfeldmarschall Blücher mit seiner Armee in Kaup den Rhein. Hierzu können Sie heute ein Museum im Ort besichtigen.
Ahead of us lies the Pfalz, resembling a giant stone ship in the middle of the river. This is the only castle of its type and was a custom station at one time. On the right bank, you can see the mariners' village of Cologne, overlooked by Gutenfels Castle. In 1814, General Field Marshal Blücher and his army crossed the Rhine in Cologne. You can find out more about this at a museum located in the town.
Devant nous se dresse tel un majestueux pilier de pierre franc-maçon, le château de Pfalz. C'est le seul château de cette type conservé au de petit péage. Kaup, petite ville batelière située sur le fleuve de poète Heinrich Heine.
私たちは今立った32メートルのロード台川に近づいてい山の崖に巨大な天然の入った
先生们，亲爱的小朋友们，我们正在接近130米高的诺兰的山崖。在众多的传说以及歌曲和诗歌中，诺雷柳被描绘成女妖。在山崖上有一座天然天然咖啡，这里在夏季定期举办音乐会。诺雷柳信息中心也在那里落成。我们现在为你播放著名的诺雷雷女妖之歌，由大诗人海里希海涅作词，布里内希希尔希尔作曲。
Sehr geehrte Fahrgäste, in Kürze erreichen wir unsere nächsten 2 Stationen. Zuerst halten wir in St. Gorshausen und gleich danach auf der anderen Seite des Rhein in St. Goar. Ich wiederhole, erst erste Anlegestelle ist St. Gorshausen und zweite kommt gleich danach in St. Goar. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we are arriving at our next two stops. First stop coming up is St. Gorshausen on the right hand side, and second stop will be across the river in St. Goar. So I repeat, first stop St. Gorshausen and second stop St. Goar. Alle Fahrgäste Reisende mit Polster und Pol, bitte beachten Sie, dass Sie erst in die zweite Anlegestelle aussteigen müssen. Ich wiederhole, Polster und Pol, bitte zweite Anlegestelle in St. Goar. All passengers traveling with global
Bitte nehmen Sie sich noch das Zeit, die geplante Abfahrtzeit von hier nach St. Goar ist erst in ca. 10 Minuten. Dear ladies and gentlemen, passengers for St. Goar, please take some time. Our scheduled departure is in about 10 minutes from here to St. Goar, so we have still some time.
Und durch die Goldenei, alles ist ja durchgeblieben. Das war ein Fahrstuhl.